what's going on, guys?
What up? What up? We are back with another episode of Silver Screen Breakdowns. I'm one of the three hosts, Alex, aka the Fantasy Football Hustler.
Nelson Tynes here in Hollywood, California.
And I am the one and only skinny and bony, no baloney bogey. Hey, that kicks like Shinobi. And you have tuned in to the Silver Screen Breakdown Silver Edition because it's the 25th anniversary of the Waterboy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And Mama said we must do a breakdown on this movie. And shout out to everyone who's watching us over in the Fantasy Football group. Hop over to YouTube. Fantasy Football Hustler, 420 Fantasy Hustler, and go follow the Silver Screen Breakdowns on YouTube. Just type in Silver Screen Breakdowns and you will find us. This one, we're in football mode. You know, we got football starting in less than 2 months now. And we broke down Any Given Sunday last week. Go check that out. We got more football movies to break down in the future. But we had to do what I feel is like the best football comedy out there.
My mama said.
My mama said, you better do. My mama said, you better do the Waterboy breakdown.
And Nelson, I know you don't watch a lot of movies necessarily, but this was one of the ones you said you saw, right?
Believe it or not, it seems like I don't watch a lot of movies compared to the ones that you guys watch. Yeah.
No, he watches hella movies, bro.
You say that you don't watch a lot. You say that.
Lately, I've been really
I don't really watch movies nowadays. I don't really watch too much new shit. Like, I gotta really be coerced into it.
Oh, I know that Barbie's out. I heard.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. Okay, I'm not
gonna throw a lot of money too.
I heard it was really good
right now.
I heard it was really good.
Is that the hyped movie in Hollywood right now, the Barbie?
I think all over the country. 300 mil?
Bro, hey, listen, I'm not playing around. About 3 months ago, shout out to my man Baker's man, my man Wise Man If. He jumped up in there's that thread I was telling you I'm in. It's about 20 plus of us in there. He jumps in there that everybody buy Mattel right now.
Yeah, because everyone's going crazy.
When they release that movie, it's gonna go crazy. And then people are like, oh, Mattel's expensive. Buy it right now.
It's like a hot stock right now. I never thought Barbie would go nuts.
Come on, it's the Mattel staple.
Yeah, true. Like, when I thought about it, I'm not surprised. Okay, that makes sense. I just never thought about it. It's not in my
I can't take us off the rails.
Thinking about
we'll save this for the end. We'll revisit this. I don't want to take us off the rails.
Yeah,
your girls probably didn't see it, huh? They're old enough, right?
I know. Yeah, and one of my daughters already watched like the fucking the bootleg or whatever the fuck. My oldest.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, hell yeah! Come on, you can watch.
I know Noble's not talking about it.
No, but Vanessa is. She wants to go see it. She was really hyped.
And everyone I know that watched it, they're like, "It's fucking good, bro. It's fucking hilarious."
Have fun, my married brethren.
It's hilarious. They say.
Oh man, this is hilarious. So to get back to Waterboy, so we got Marco, from the future, and he's out there in Germany, and he said Waterboy is known most for its bad dubbing in Germany. It even got mentioned on IMDb.
That's hard. I mean, shit, bro. You know what's funny is Marco's claim to fame is he actually was the voice actor for Mr. Coach Klein.
I thought he played Farmer Fran.
Yeah, there it is. Is that the dude that's cockeyed or cross-eyed?
The
guy he barely spoke. Yeah, he's mumbled. Who was that actor?
He's really good. He always, forever to me, he's Sean Hunter's dad in Boy Meets World. You know what I mean?
That's what's crazy.
Oh, is that who he is? He's from that show?
He is, but
he's from other shit too. But that's where I'm gonna forever know him from. You know what I mean?
Blake Clark. Probably one of the more underrated TV actors.
Always plays the good old boy though.
See, you said you remember him from playing Sean Hunter's dad, which I do too. But he was only in 10 or maybe 12 episodes.
Yeah, what do they do? Like 150, 200 episodes with that show?
I mean, that's 7 seasons, 20-something episodes per season.
Like 140.
But how about this? How about he owns the hardware store on Home Improvement? Like he was in a shitload.
Oh, that's right. That's where he originally came from.
Shitload of Home Improvement.
Hold on. What was the name of this shit? Bob Vila?
No, he wasn't. Tool Time.
Yeah, but Bob Vila was. They always endorsed that show. That's what.
Yeah, well, because he was the real
That was life. He was the real life.
Yeah, I used to watch that when I was a kid. That Bob Vila thing. I didn't know what was going on, but I'd watch it. Like, oh, he's building a house.
And
Right.
I'm
But
like
his
9 years old.
but his name in there was Harry, and it was Harry's Hardware, and that was,
And that's
you
where
know,
they would buy all
a
their shit.
staple for their show. Yeah, he's the tool man.
Over here at Harry's Hardware.
Of course, he's in the hardware store all the time with all the guys.
Oh.
Love.
So we see their practice, and this is pretty much like in Alabama. I mean, that's what I kind of feel. We
It's
see like
Bama,
this is
Clemson, Bama, fucking
any of
all
those
these
super
schools, Ohio.
the super
Is it
top
Ohio?
quality, the super top quality D1 schools, and of course, you know, with the first interaction that we get with the coach is who is it? Lin Swan. What are you doing sniffing around my field first week of practice? Is I heard you got a pretty good team, coach. He's I bet you're looking to add another championship trophy with the others. And then we get that classic line. Well, it's like my daddy always told me. The only thing better than a crawfish dinner is 5 crawfish dinners.
Yeah, not even 2.
Oh, I like that.
He's not lying.
I've never had crawfish, but
I just noticed that his name is, what's his name? Lin Swan.
Lin
Well,
Swan, yeah, I know him growing up.
Yeah, and that's a callback to fucking Hall of Famer receiver from the
Receiver
Steelers.
for Steelers, yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's him. Like everyone who's he works for ESPN in the Bourbon Bowl. Like he's one of the guys, like the sideline reporters and all that. Yeah.
Any Given Sunday kind of copy. No, this came after Any Given Sunday, right?
No, this came out
this
1
came
year
before.
prior.
1 year before. So they did the real football guys.
This movie came out.
Lawrence Taylor's in this. I just remembered.
Heck yeah.
In both of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was like the 90s staple. Look at the other football movies too. Replacements. That was another one where, oh no, LT wasn't in Replacements.
No. But we'll be covering that one in a couple weeks as well.
Spoiler alert.
And
They don't win it.
What's a gothy bat? I missed that, but I don't get it.
Say it again.
What's a gothy bat?
Oh no, I think he was saying Kathy Bates. That's what
Kathy Bates. I thought gothy like goth chicks or something. That was a nick.
Oh no. He said Vicky Valancourt is the best part of this movie. The gothy bat is the hardest. So yeah.
Gothy bats. Gothy. Yeah, that's what I thought he meant.
She may have had teeth like a crocodile, but she was hot when I was a kid. I ain't gonna lie. I was like,
man.
She needs teeth like that. She's just ripping the heads off those little gator.
I mean, it's kind of cannibalism.
Have you guys ever been with a goth chick? I've never dated one.
Nah.
If Kidda says he has, I believe him.
Kidda?
Kidda,
he's the guy you know from high school, right?
Yeah, even long before then. Yeah, like playing like Little League Baseball and stuff together.
You and Kidda?
Yeah.
Is he coming to Vegas? I got to meet this guy.
I don't think so. He just got a new job, so I don't know if he's going to make it or not.
Kidda, man. Come on. He's in San Diego.
Yeah, he's in San Diego. Kidda.
Kidda.
Gotta make it. Gotta make it.
It's just a hop, skip, and a jump, man. You go like one afternoon.
Yeah.
Hang out and go back.
Heck yeah. So we get the big insight into how the team thinks of him really just after that very first intro to him. He's drinking the water. It's clean. It's cold. It's what I call high quality H2O. And then bam, hit in the head with the football. Right after they get the little intro to the coach, Bobby goes over to his whole water station. And it's crazy. He just looks like a really elite water station. There's all these you got all the different coolers and everything in there and a whole bunch of stuff. And he goes into the little suggestion box or whatever, the little comments. And he gets a little note, eat shit and die, signed everyone. He's used to this, and like he's reading these. Not exactly what I would call constructive criticism, but okay.
Pretty good imitation there, Alex. Good job.
Yeah. And then you get pretty much who's the antagonist throughout most of the movie is their middle linebacker, you know, all D1 or whatever. I forget his name in the actual movie, but he is an asshole. I just know Greg. That's the only thing that Greg. That guy is an asshole. Comes over here, smells like you could use a shower, stinky. And then they all start jumping him. Coach sees this. I thought I told you to get rid of him last year. Thought you were joking, coach. He does such a good job. Yeah, he does a good job at disrupting my football team.
Yeah.
Waterboy, you're fired. That's where it all starts. Where it all all starts. And what do you think so far? Nelson, I know it's been a while since you've seen this movie. What did you think of just like the way he's getting
Well, I
treated?
rented it again though.
Oh.
Yeah, it was vivid. It's not a long movie. It's funny. I enjoyed it before, so I did remember a lot of it. But then there's a few things I forgot. It's good to brush out. So I saw it a couple of days ago, and I couldn't help but comparing it to Any Given Sunday based on the footage of the football field. It was totally different,
For sure.
but it was pretty good though for what it was.
Definitely.
It was not as cinematic. Is that the word? Cinematic
Yeah.
as Any Given Sunday, but it was shot good for what it was. It was shot pretty good. And the sound effects, it's set up. You kind of see what's about to happen. It's not a rocket science type of film to figure out what the plot is and what's going on and what's going to happen. To be honest with you,
Not at all.
but yeah, but it looks good though.
He's headed home, and he's going home on the what's it called, on the lawnmower. That's just what he rocks. He doesn't have a car. He doesn't have a bike. He rocks the lawnmower.
It's also, I would imagine too, that's also like one of his side gigs too, right? To make some bread. You feel me?
I was even assuming like Forrest Gump. That's almost like a call to like Forrest Gump. He was always rocking the lawnmower, and so whether he actually did that or not, I just think that was the hat tip to Forrest Gump.
You know what? That's actually cool. I didn't think of that. Hold on.
You know, those guys. We had a guy, and when I was in high school, I moved around a lot, but where I was living with the high school, there's one guy. He had a paper route, and then he was like, way older than us, but he had the route for years, even before I moved
He
there.
had paper.
And they had the route after I left too. And he delivered so many, like it was like a huge business thing. He had most of the market. As many
He monopolized it.
papers that he could deliver, he did. And he was one of those, he wasn't too smart of a dude, but
Smart as compared to what?
let's say socially, because he's making money.
Yeah, he got his paper on.
But he was socially, what's that? Asperger's?
But
Not
also,
Asperger's,
but it's also like in the eye
he
of
wasn't
the
socially
beholder, right?
inclined.
Yeah, because he might got a guy, he's broke, but he's getting all the pussy in the world, and everyone loves him. He's the life of the party. But then here's this guy.
That wasn't that though.
Yeah, exactly. No, but like I said, but then there's the guy. He just got his on paper. He's straight. See, that's the difference, though. You got to be good on paper.
I'm seeing it's funny because taking it full circle, Bobby goes home and talks to his mama, and that's one of the things that his mama says. Bobby, you don't have what they call the social skills. And he's just so naive, really, with everything. And could be because he's slow, could just because the lack of interaction with the world, because he's homeschooled, and especially here, just seems like the mama.
Yeah, and classic enabler.
You don't need no school.
That's what they would call it, an enabler. And my bad, I sound like him now. I sound like Bobby, an enabler.
You're taking on the character. Do the role properly, man. We got another hour and a half here.
Hold on, cut.
Same character, Bogey. Come on, don't lose us.
Shout out to Stranger. Thanks for joining up and becoming a YouTube member. He said, "Who dey?"
Yeah.
And go for the dogs.
He's our fellow Sagittarius too.
Is
When are you, Stranger? December what?
Yes.
You know
December what? Is the same as mine? Let's see.
And then
I see you're December 11, right?
Oh, you've been Bogey. You are good, man. You're good.
Come on, bro. Oh, I nailed it.
Bogey don't mess around when it comes to these dates and
Around,
signs.
Listen, bro, I'm in the stars.
Oh, I see Ricky behind you. That's right. Ricky's behind you. Look, the ghost of Ricky's behind you, feeding you knowledge and numbers,
He does that.
algorithms.
Bobby's just he's not messing around. He needs to get another Waterboy job. It's not even necessarily about getting the money either. That's just something that's been his passion all of his life. And
Man,
we find out way later it's because that his mom, the story that she always told him was that his dad went into the Peace Corps and died of dehydration. So he's told this as like a tiny little kid. And like his mission in life is just to make sure that nobody gets dehydrated ever again.
and then,
That's the backstory.
and then the shaman blessed him with the special thing. You know what I'm saying? Like he was all about all the water isms. Like as much as he's a simpleton. Right?
That's what I was trying to find before. Simple.
Yeah, I don't want to call him a dumbass or the R word.
No.
I don't want. He's a simpleton, right?
One day simpleton will be outdated too.
and,
I think it's something else.
I know. I'm simpleton shaming.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just saying he's a simple folk, but super highly intelligent, just untapped.
Or you could say he's
See
intelligent.
what I did there? Like water.
Yeah, it gotta be water. He's intelligent in the things that he's been studying, but he's homeschooled, and his mama's not teaching him about a lot of things you're being taught
It's
about.
the world and the devil.
Yeah, everything is the devil to you, mama.
She got a whole chart, man. What's the devil, man?
But then, so it's fun. It's so funny. Bobby Boucher, just like us in 1998, he is a huge wrestling fan. Of course he is, and he's watching Saturday Night Wrestling or like something. And Captain Insano comes on, aka Paul White, aka the Giant at this time, aka the Big Show.
Well, it's a big show.
And this is awesome. This is the second movie that the Big Show was in. The first one that he was in was
Big Show, yeah.
Jingle All the Way with Arnold.
He had his hair back then.
And he was significantly bigger in Waterboy too. Yeah,
Oh, for sure.
He's fucking. That's how you know he's gonna wrestle, because now you got the good steroids in him. You know what I mean?
He's wearing a big Santa suit in Jingle All the Way, so you can't really tell one way or the other.
That's a good point.
There we go. And Strangers, December 17th. That's what it is.
There you go.
And here we go. Here's our Captain Insano clip.
What's this, Jimmy? Next Friday, August 29th at the Baton Rouge Exposition Center, I'm going to open a can of whoop ass on Herculon, and I'm going to drive him back into whatever galaxy he came from. And that's a promise.
Strong words from a strong man, Captain Insano. Now let's take a call. It's our old friend from Jackson's Bayou, Mr. B.
Hello, Jim. Is it possible to speak to Captain Insano?
Shoot, Mr. B.
Captain Insano, I notice sometimes when you are wrestling or opening up a can of whoop ass, as you like to say, you seem to be sweating quite profusely.
Yeah?
I was wondering if perhaps you might need the services of an experienced water boy.
That's pretty cute. How old are you, kid? 11? 12?
I'm 31 years old.
I love how this is a callback later
that guy's
too.
still a virgin.
Version.
Poor guy.
He's dead.
Hey, was that Chris Farley there?
No, it
No,
was
Chris
not
Farley was unfortunately already had passed.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, but they kind of look like him. A slimmer version.
Oh man, Paul White's amazing. I wonder what he did to get that laugh like that. He was really
He has a big diaphragm.
yeah.
Am I saying that right? Diaphragm?
You
Or is that
Yeah,
vagina
that's right.
part? Is a diaphragm different from a diaphragm?
I've never heard of a diaphragm.
Let's move on.
Hey, Bogey, hey, listen, I've got the term. Highly intelligently declined. I knew this cat. He was highly intelligently declined. That's what I heard the other day.
That describes me. I ain't gonna lie.
You know, it sounds pretty good. And then it drops off. It's like a stock. It goes up, then it goes down. It's all
You know
even.
what
It's
I
all
mean?
good, baby.
It's like a rodeo. You know what I mean? That's a Sagittarius if I've ever heard it.
Heck yeah.
All right, bring us out. Where we at? Where we at?
Oh, he doesn't even wait. That is their response, is just them dying laughing, and he just awkwardly hangs up the phone. And then the next day, we see him on his lawnmower. He's coming across what looks like some shitty like campus, the SCLSU,
And here's my
South
thing.
Central Louisiana State University.
He's probably passed this shit a bazillion times too on his route, but
Probably.
now he's at his last ends, right? Or what do they call it? What's the term?
my God, yeah.
This is the end. This is the end of his rope. How
This is
about
the
that?
end of the rope, right? I'm gonna go over here. Matter of fact, he was ready to perform fellatio to work, right? He didn't even want money. He just needed work. That's all he knows, be a water boy. All right, take us there.
Oh, what do you think about the callback? Who is the next guy that we see? Coach, what is it? Coach,
Fonz.
Coach,
Mr.
I
Coach
can't remember
Klein.
all of they just call him Coach, but we got
Mr.
the
Coach
Fonz.
Klein, man.
Fonz is the coach.
And you know what's dope? Man, I love Happy Days. You know what? I was gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna take us off the rails for a Happy Days thing. Continue.
The coach's office, it's all jacked up. I mean, it's everything about this university looks like the exact opposite of Louisiana University where he was working before this. The chairs are all turned over. I mean, he's in an old classroom that looks like it was just gifted to him. And he asks who he is. He introduces himself. And coach just goes into where he's trying to create these plays. Bobby has no idea what he's talking about. He knows zero.
Oh yeah, he's smoked out when you first walk in on him too. He's tripped out, bro. He's a shell of a man of a shell of a man. You know what I mean?
There we go, Mr. Coach Klein.
Yeah, Mr. Coach Klein.
Like,
I was saying that. Can y'all hear me? Is this thing on?
Here's the play. Here's the play. Come here. And then, so here's what we're gonna do. And the center goes over here, and the running back goes here. And no, he's gonna fake. No, he pretends to fake. I have no idea where I am. That's probably like him, like blacking out, like almost, and just trying.
I'm like, when I used to write lyrics down, if I had lost that book, I entrusted in that book so much that now it's just me trying to remember blips of what got me to write this, whatever it was, down. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I always
I like that too.
You know what I mean? That's why, like, I had to vet myself till I can't depend on this book. And I feel like that's his struggle. Is like he's remembering these genius plays, but only little bits and pieces of them. And there's such a bad program that nothing is triggering that memory.
Yeah.
And this is the moment, though, man. He doesn't even know it right here.
And Kid has said, Bobby knows nothing about anything. He knows water.
What do you mean? Don't disrespect Bobby.
And he knows why alligators are so ornery. I know we're going forward a little bit, but
because it misses sunshine.
Got all them teeth and no toothbrush. That's why there's.
It makes sense.
It does. And yeah, Bobby just like the water savant that he is. Like the coach starts blacking out. Oh, sit down. Pulls out the little cup. Got his little.
Like he's a regular H2O Batman.
Yeah, he's got the little travel.
He got a utility belt.
Travel water bottle ready to go.
And Batman.
Coach starts drinking it. Wow, this is good. This is way better than the water that I give my players. And then he points at it. And then
like a mud pit.
The horror movie soundtrack. Oh man, that looked like some nasty.
There's always somebody would be drinking that stuff. That was disgusting.
These guys, they are like everything in this movie is like where Bobby is. He's like the hick of all hicks, and especially everybody.
But it's different though. It's not. It's different from Hicks. This is the bayou. This swamp folks.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what I mean. This is you can't necessarily like this is Cajun shit.
And speaking,
I like Cajun food.
You want to see the Cajun of all Cajuns? Farmer Fran, right before they start the very first practice, where Bobby Boucher gets out there. Farmer Fran, we get a nice introduction to him.
Me tug dog out. Me tug dog out.
Me tug dog out.
Okay. Just have the defense run sprints.
I get right there, Calais. Oh, hey. Lead out, man. Now we kind of fuck all we go to. That way I get a book all that my back.
That's like some crazy like patois / that's like some Creole shit or something. Like a mix
between. To be here to translate this Cajun dialect.
What is Creole? That's like French, like Haitian, and fucking Native American or something. Like yeah. But that's where in the bayou, that's some other shit. You know what I mean? That's some bayou shit.
Isn't there a song Bayou or something by Creedence Clearwater? They played it on the film, actually. I don't know. Anyway, moving on, Alex.
I can't remember.
I know. It's funny because you see me like the hamsters. They hella slowed down on the wheel. They're like,
I was trying to think.
I thought it was an easy one, but I guess not. Let's move on, boys.
Let's go.
What up, boys?
Kid, Buku is the only thing that I heard. Yeah, there was a whole bunch. And the coach line, like, that's really the only part that I got out of everything from. Go line. And so this is where we see Bobby snap, more or less. Like everyone's fucking around with him always. Doesn't matter where he's at. Everyone's fucking around with him. And
he's a classic passive aggressive.
One of the movies that we broke down
Turn superhero. If this was if Bobby Boucher was a superhero, this is origin story right here. Like the guy, he kicked him around. They shitted on him. They spit in his water. You know what I mean?
What up, BS?
What up, BS?
So everywhere he's at, Bobby Boucher is always picking on him, always. And so one of the movies that we broke down recently, Grandma's Boy and Dante, he's in this movie as well, just like a whole bunch of the Adam Sandler crew is. And Dante is the QB, the shitbag QB. Y'all get a load of the new Waterboy, and calls the play. You go, Casey, you go left, way left. And throws the pass just so Casey could catch it, knock over the Waterboy, and all the water, everybody is cracking up. Even the drunk ass cheerleaders who are like just
drunk, pregnant cheerleaders.
One step away.
You don't know they're pregnant though, but I swear they are.
One drink away from blacking out. They even look up to pay attention and start laughing. And Bobby Boucher is just not. He starts going into his memory bank, and he starts thinking.
I like to call it like seeing red.
No, I'm talking about when he gets the flashbacks in his mind. He goes back to when he's a little kid.
We're not there yet. Okay, yeah.
Like the first traumatic experience that he like ever has. He's at the.
Oh, he done buried it away.
He's 10 years old or something. He's like drinking the water. And he sees the whoever the dick was. Hey, Waterboy, check this out. Spits in the cooler. And it was the other guy, the cross-eyed guy. Waterboy, check this out. Spits in the cooler. Which I don't understand that because he's the one who's going to be drinking the water. So I don't really understand.
No, but the player, right?
Yeah. And then he has the flashback of like when he's 10 and when the guy does that. And the coach was like yelling at him because he was about to hit him with the ladle or whatever.
Yeah, he was about to. Yeah, it was Lynn Swan.
Yeah, not Lynn Swan. It was the coach.
Oh yeah, my bad. You talking about when he was a kid? Yeah.
Yeah, he was about to hit him with it, and he was like, "What's that? My water distribution engineer about to bash one of my football players? He happens to be a finely tuned athletic machine." And he's yelling at him, "Do you understand me?" And that was like a traumatic experience that he'll never forget. That's ingrained to him, and he almost starts like.
I swear the writer for that was the same writer for Full Metal Jacket.
Was it?
No, the way it was written, like with the lines, the one-liners and the descriptions are not.
Do you understand, man?
I can't wait till Alex gets
Kubrick. Everyone wants to bite Kubrick, you know what I mean?
Like, yeah.
Once you get into the mothers with her diatribe of Vicky Valancourt.
What up, Marty?
She was a Jezebel.
And it's crazy how the coach, it's exact opposites with that. The other team, their championship caliber squad, it's all about the players. Like, he's just an idiot Waterboy. And we don't know that Coach Klein and Coach Redbow each other at this point. But it's like they have
backstory.
Exact opposite stances on what Bobby should do. Because Coach Klein, he tells Bobby, you got to stand up for yourself. And, you know, they're going to walk over you all year.
But it's also him living vicariously through him, right? Because it's some shit. It's easy to, he can't practice what he preaches, ironically being the coach.
Yeah. Right? And we know
he's already coaching him from the jump right there. You know what I mean?
We know zero about his backstory, you know, at this point as well.
We don't know that he's a bonus hole. So for those that don't know the terminology here, bonus hole means vagina.
Yeah, that's the politically correct way to.
Yeah, we have to be politically correct these days.
Oh.
So
now we know.
Yeah, and then Dante. I just like calling him Dante, but his name's Guy.
He's Dante. He's not. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it.
He starts talking mad shit. Hey, moron! And then imitating him. Look at me, I'm the woo 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 water boy. And like they do him for like 2 seconds, and they are getting on him. Like, and we do have the scene pulled up of how Bobby reacts to this.
Yeah.
A happy camper.
Look at me. I'm the water boy, dude. I got a wooden spoon, dude. Smell like you could use a shower, Sticky. You're fired.
Stop making fun of me.
Oh, damn. I'm sorry.
Had to get the smelling salts.
Oh, dear.
Who's
And then
there?
Bobby, the classic line. So that's what opening up a can of whoop ass feels like.
Yeah,
Now we
because he
know.
done laid it on him.
Hat tip to Stone Cold Steve Austin, of course, opening up a can of whoop ass.
Full attitude error at this point too. So
What'd you think of that, Nelson? Him seeing red and just going ham. What'd you think about that?
I thought, hey, we're in here for a good one now because I know he's gonna be doing a lot of hits. This is just the intro, and they got him. He leaped over. That was some good camera work there. He leaped over that front line.
The coach sees this. Everyone sees it. Like, oh, damn, he's KO'd. And the coach, like, he can. I would be honored if you would come play for our team. Like, he's just anything. This is the first sign of a decent player.
he's like apologizing like a motherfucker too at first, right? He don't even know. He's never been encouraged. He's never had this behavior encouraged before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, he's never had this behavior because he's never had to store all this anger. You know what I'm saying? It's like the chicken or the egg. It's one of them cases, like, because now he's ready.
We think about the two big influences in his entire life, I would say, are his mom and Coach Red OU. And both of them, nothing but authority, just crazy dictators. Like, you're going to do what the fuck I say. It doesn't matter what you say. It's what I say.
Oh, because he didn't have no real pops, too.
Yeah. His
Nope.
dad was,
You're right. The
leave.
one coach could have, yeah, you're right. And he was.
and he's not even a father figure. He's just like a drill sergeant, kind of.
I mean, especially when it comes to his water boy.
For sure.
He's a fine-tuned athlete, right? Oh, no, that was a different dude.
Yeah, it's finely tuned athletic machines.
Oh, it was him. Yeah. The young
Yeah.
Yeah, he been raising a water. Hey, water boy. He doesn't even know his real name.
That's and even Kidda saying earlier that he was raised by the Bible, just hella brainwashed his entire life. So like,
I mean,
literally,
the mom's Bible, not like the King James Bible or whatever the King George, whatever the names are, right? The mama's Bible.
when his
You know what I
mom
mean?
said holds true,
The mama say it's Bible.
it holds true forever. Yeah, Stranger said his only real male role model was Steve, aka the horse.
Oh yeah, we established that the other day. We were talking about that,
That's his brother, his dad, like all rolled in one.
He
That's the only-
confides in Steve all the time. He's like, I hit it when they call me Waterboy.
Coach Klein, he's like, no, mama said I can't play no football. She won't let me play no football. You and I, we're going to go home. We're going to talk to mama. Okay. Mama said he didn't even know. Like, he didn't. He knew
He
that.
had no idea that mama is like Adolf in that household. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he knows that mama.
She's God in that household, not Adolf. That's a bad comparison. I was trying to go dictator. She's God in that household.
Mama is not having nothing. She was like, Bobby going out there playing foosball with them gargantuans. No.
And the horse goes off every time.
It's the brain.
You know why? Because low-key, the horse like, damn, I have to fuck her tonight.
Oh, man. And Nelly, what do you think about their big entree that they had?
Hey, hold on a second. I got these noises going.
Okay. So it's a big ass snake.
So what's that, Alex? Say again?
I said, what do you think about their big entree, the big ass snake?
Oh yeah, that snake and the small gators, right?
Yeah. Not the gators, not in this one. This one was with Coach Klein, it's the snake. And there's something in some kind of bowl. I don't know what it is. I just have no idea.
It's all swamp things.
It was stacked up.
This. Thanks for hopping through, showing love on the silver screen.
Well, okay, I remember. Sorry, the sounds
first.
going on in my place. There was a snake that was stacked up in the middle of the table, right?
Yeah.
It was coiled up.
Yep.
Yeah, didn't look all that appetizing. If that's what you're asking. I thought we're in the deep south. Yeah, it looked delicious, didn't it not?
Yeah, no, not whether it looked delicious. I just think, what'd you think about that? Every time they had some food stuff, I'm gonna ask you, what'd you think about that? And then
the food. No, it wasn't my cup of tea. Although I have had alligator.
Okay.
I had blackened alligators, like some Cajun alligator.
Okay.
They have a place here in at the Grove or 3rd and Fairfax. I tried it out, and it tastes kind of chicken. Like I think the snake tastes probably. They say snake tastes like chicken too.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I've had at a place called Crazy Burger. I tried an alligator burger one
Oh
time.
yeah.
Not a fan. A little too fishy and gamey for me. Maybe it just wasn't super fresh. Who the hell knows why? But yeah, it wasn't really for me. And it's funny.
Like you, a fresh alligator too, right?
Yeah.
You're a connoisseur all of a sudden.
Maybe. And it's funny because Coach Klein, there's just levels to the type of swamp folk that are down here. Because he's even asking, what part do you think I'm about to eat right now? And Kathy Bates, snakes don't really have parts. But if I was going to say a part, I would say it's got to be his knee.
Oh yeah, right.
It's like his knee. Great.
His knee.
So funny. And then we get the classic line after I got to go to bed. His mama's got to go to bed. I'm tired here, sitting here jawsing. And you come in later, Bobby, mama, or brush your hair. And she was like, good luck, Coach Klein. Good luck with your foosball. And yeah, peace out. And he waits all the way for Bobby, or all the way for mama to get out of there. And he said, my mama once told me that I shouldn't get a tattoo of Roy Orbison. Pulls down his pants, shows the tattoo. But what mama don't know won't hurt her.
Exactly.
Had to make it make sense. Had to make it make sense. And it did. And it clicked for him right there, because the next scene is him actually showing up as a player to practice. And that's where we're going to end off act number 1. And make sure that if you are not following us in podcast form, you do that. Silver Screen Breakdowns on Apple, Spotify. If you're listening to this in podcast form, we have episodes Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. We break this down into 3 acts plus the bonus material. Nelly Nell, why don't you remind them where to find you at?
Yeah, you can find me on YouTube, Nelson Tynes, search. And also on Instagram, just my name, Nelson Tynes _ Even more of a variety up on Instagram, but check me out.
Tune in next time for Silver Screen's Breakdown. Will our hero join the football team? Does mama say foosball is the devil? Tune in next time.
Peace out.
Peace.
Picture shit. This ain't a dream, we really live this shit. Don't intervene, yo, we with this shit. That's where the most high, we the most